Mind Army.
Yeah. This is 2.
Okay.
This is the second one that would be in the bag, and then I record the last week's for next week.
Okay. Coffee talk today. Or wait, or do you want to intro the podcast?
I do want to intro the podcast.
And then we coffee talk.
And then we
silly.
Sometimes I don't know, welcome to the Safely Controlled Podcast. My name is Matt. With me, as always, is my good friend Rob.
Hello.
And time it for coffee talk. You said you wanted to talk about something in particular?
Well, I did. I mean, we still can, but one, I want to talk about AI because, I mean, I've been on computers since I was in grade school. From I'm inputting basic language comments into a computer, saving it onto a cassette tape on a Commodore 64.
Jesus Christ, you lost me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's a few out there that know what the hell I'm talking about.
There was a fucking, what was that game? I have a game that I bought that I thought I would understand that I don't understand because it was a bunch of coding shit that I showed you, and you were like, oh yeah, do this and that. That's the type of shit you should be playing.
But I don't like that stuff.
You don't like writing coding and all that crap?
I mean, if I were good at it, I would have done it for a living.
Yeah,
right?
But you know what you're doing.
I mean, no, I don't.
I mean, you know a lot
I'm
more than I do.
I'm computer savvy, but not like computer language savvy. How about that?
I'm computer savvy enough to look up on Google to tell me how,
right.
or Google or Reddit to tell me what to do.
Yes.
I said, I was sitting here configuring my system.
I hear the most referenced place to get information is from Reddit. Like whenever AIs do
why not?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's especially if somebody else is having the exact same problem with the exact same
issues.
Yeah, like software or hardware that you're running.
Yeah.
And they know how to fix it. Listen to them.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't have a Reddit account, but I'm on Reddit a lot to solve problems.
I'm on Reddit. The thing about Reddit is you get lost in the subreddits. There's one subreddit you subscribe to, then another one. And then you just like the subreddit for one meme you liked, just so you can understand it a little better. But then you really don't understand it or don't care. And then you're still subscribed to that subreddit and you're like, what the hell? When did I do this? Or why do I have this? And you have tons of them. That's just the way it works for me.
Particularly, what was the thing about AI though?
Oh, well, we were talking, I was bored this morning. So a show that I really like was that Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Okay.
Okay, and it's a new HBO series. And
like a Game of Thrones thing, kind of?
Yeah, it is. It's 100 years before the main Game of Thrones timeline.
Okay.
But it's a collection of side stories. And the two characters in the show kind of reminded me of Calvin and Hobbes, the cartoon from the 90s.
Okay.
It's the little boy with the big bear. No, he's a lion. He's a tiger. Well, anyway, oh my God, that's my favorite cartoon ever. I'm going to have to introduce you. But I wanted it to be in the same style that was drawn in. So I pulled up Gemini and it said, go to Nano Banana, which is their picture rendering new thing that everyone's using to render pictures. So I just, wrote in a few lines. And it's better for me to write stuff in because when I'm prompting, trying to talk to an AI, my mind goes faster than I can speak and I get ahead of myself. So when I type things out, it's pretty succinct for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I typed everything out and I'm like, no, I want it to be like this, but this. And I'm like, take the signature out of there because I don't want to forge Bill Watterson's signature on this,
That's funny.
And then it immediately took the signature out cleanly. It was just neat.
Which one are you using?
Gemini, Nano, Banana,
yeah.
whatever. The free Gemini. I'm not paying for AI. I know people that do.
I'm using AI for graphics and shit.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah. I'm just saying for people that I don't know are just doing not weird stuff, but they're using.
Oh, it's weird.
They're using services to fetch information for other services, and it's like a big tumbling chain. And they tell you how to do it when you watch a video, but really, I can't grasp it yet. Is what I'm saying, and I've been really trying.
That's a job that you can actually get too.
What's
it's
that?
Just like a search qualifier, some qualified searcher or some shit like that. That's what it's called. Which it's basically you teaching the AI how to give the better answer.
Oh, okay. And there's jobs for that? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's nice.
It's just basically helping the AI become smarter, though. So they can become evolved
and take us over and kill us all.
Skynet can go live.
Yeah.
See, like I said, I use ChatGPT a good bit just to make certain graphics. If you ever look at the thing that says Rogue Rumbles, that's a decal that I made for that. The one when I did the Rogue Report podcast, that was also made. I just made another thing for another game series starting up here. Rogue likes these games.
Okay.
I just make graphics. Anna's Bananas was made from ChatGPT.
Right. Wow. Okay. Well, when we did I was first playing around with it. Remember the coffee one, the amnestic coffee blend?
Oh yeah, that's another one.
That's a picture that I made and I sent to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those that remember.
Another one. Oh shit. Me and Tim, when AI first came out, me and Tim for whatever reason created the Charlotte Flair AI Zoo.
What the fuck is that?
So Charlotte Flair is a wrestler. It's Ric Flair's daughter.
Oh. You should go woo.
Yeah,
wow.
Of course she does. It's basically the same gimmick. You might as well use it.
But
there's only her. I mean, he had a son, but he died.
Oh.
For whatever reason, we just typed in can you make Charlotte Flair look like an ostrich? Can you make Charlotte Flair look like a giraffe? Can you make Charlotte Flair look like... No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just creating animals to make... If I can find some of the photos, here they are.
Yeah.
But it was just me and Tim trying to send back and forth pictures of what Charlotte Flair would look like as certain animals. And then we decided that it was just going to be an entire zoo made out of animals that look like Charlotte Flair or vice versa.
Okay.
I don't know. It was just us being stupid.
Yeah, just silly. Yeah.
He likes to make songs with AI. Somebody recently, I told you about Arc Raiders recently.
Yeah, what about it?
So you can talk to people in Prox chat and fuck with them or whatever.
Yeah,
and try
you were
to have
saying
a good
that.
time
That's
and
right.
whatever.
That's right.
So you can go in there and be silly as much as you want.
Okay.
There's a map on the game called Stella Montis, which is one of the main focuses on that map is player versus player style. It's combat. You go in and shooting other people. You can still loot and get out and try to be sneaky and avoid everyone.
Okay.
But that map is kind of focused on PvP play style because that's what the community looks at that map for.
Okay.
But it's a pain in the ass to play that map. First of all, it's like left turn, right turn. You're at a dead end. It's inside of a building and it's all connected.
It's like a labyrinth?
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
So Tim found this song. I don't know if he made it or he just found it, but it's literally like, if you're the guy that's shooting me on Stella Montis right now, you're probably super gay. And then if you play it, he plays it through his mic so it comes out in Prox chat. So anybody that's shooting him, he starts playing that song and he calls them out for being really super gay or whatever, because it's like, oh, if you're one that's shooting me, you might as well be sucking my dick or whatever.
Whoa.
So they stop shooting them and they run away.
Really?
Because they're super homophobic. Like, no, not me. It wasn't me. I wasn't shooting you.
That's kind of brilliant.
Oh, yeah, my bad. It's just so funny.
Especially for Tim.
That's
good.
So funny.
Good for him.
It's good stuff. He's actually posted a couple of different clips. Look up on TikTok or YouTube, maybe. But I know
he has a TikTok?
I think his TikTok is right now is the Goop Gremlin or at Goop Gremlin. Maybe
GOOP?
Goop. Yes.
Goop
is loot in Arc Raiders.
Isn't that what what's her name? She has a makeup company. She was married to the dude from God damn it, I hate my brain sometimes. Gwyneth Paltrow. She has a makeup company called Goop.
That's awesome.
I believe so.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised that she hasn't sued that peanut.
Why? Because
no, actually, it was. I think
now we're on the peanut.
Well, no, because I'm pretty sure he's the one that's popularized the term "goop" as loot in that game.
For those that don't know, there's a streamer, Mr. Peanut, and he's extremely popular.
The burnt peanut.
The burnt peanut. And if you want to laugh, we both believe
he's super funny.
Yeah, he's funny, but Matt is convinced it's a specific comic, and I honestly have no clue, but he's funny.
Oh no, yeah, I think it's Tim Dillon, but so does everybody else.
Okay. Did you hear about the fight?
The fight?
The fight coming up in a couple of months. Please tell me.
The only fight that I know that's coming up in a couple of months is Ronda Rousey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ronda Rousey versus
Gina Carano.
And Gina's gonna fuck up Ronda.
I don't know. I have no clue. Mm-hmm. I believe Gina's older.
I believe
by a good bit.
The only other thing that I honestly was looking up just to see what the fuck is this fight about, but it's also Logan Paul's company, not Logan Paul, the other one, Jake Paul. They're the ones that are producing the fight. And
they are. It's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah. So, I was looking into that, the logistics of that. I have no idea when was the last time either one of them fought. I mean,
A long time ago.
Ronda fought,
Both.
and she performed in WWE, but it was not great.
Oh, no?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Kind of annoying.
Was she, obviously, she was the bad one?
Yeah, no. Yes and no.
Oh, she
played both.
Okay.
I think when she first came in, she was a face, but she should have never been a face ever. She should have been a heel because nobody fucking liked her anyway.
You want to talk about a fucking face, Gina Carano.
But Dana White
Yeah.
is pissed.
Why? Because he didn't think of it?
No, I guess he's just pissed off at either one of them or both of them for
Why?
even going through the promotion and fighting.
Why?
Because everybody's
There's no monopoly.
Because nobody's allowed to get paid to do things that they want to do anymore. Like,
Because he's not getting paid for them to do what they want to do,
it's
which
like-
is fine. He's
right.
like the only person he needs to be mad about is himself for not thinking this up
or fucking
or suggesting
not,
it or bringing it to the table,
paying
or
them
whatever.
more money to come fight under his promotion. Right? It makes sense. He was just a little bit jealous, probably.
Right, and I mean, I've watched them back when they fought, and the whole controversy over the Star Wars thing with the Mandalorian, with the actress Gina Carano, and just not hearing from Ron. I heard Ronda Rousey was in the WWE. I haven't heard about her being in wrestling since. I don't know if she's still in it or
fucked
not.
off. She doesn't like it anymore.
Oh, so she's not.
Yeah, she's never.
Well, maybe
back.
this is
Maybe she
their
comes
last-
back. She might come back as like a stupid gimmick or whatever. But she's not a wrestler. She's not a performer. She can act. Like I've seen her in movies and done a couple of different things in film.
Okay.
But like, she was just a UFC fighter. She's not even the best one.
No, and they're way. I mean, I like the revival of people that are already into retirement and they're bringing them back for show, and they're doing it willingly. I mean, no one's holding a gun to their head. It should be good. I'm just saying, I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
Holding a lot of money to their head instead.
Well, yeah,
and she's probably broke. They're probably broke.
But I did want to bring that up. I rarely talk about sports. I'm excited for sports. I am very excited for this fight.
I'll fucking watch that fight.
I mean,
absolutely,
dude. We should just hang out for the fight.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll put it on here.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
When is it?
I don't know. April, May. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was like May or something that they did announce that. I'll totally watch that with you.
Hey, we should consider streaming it. Not the fight.
Reaction.
Like the reaction video to it. That'd be fun.
Oh, we would have to show our faces for that.
Oh, forget that. Nobody wants to see my ugly mug.
All right. Time for the file read. Coffee talk.
All right.
Can be commenced. Now on to our SCP roll.
So we're just doing a rando.
Yeah.
Rando today, guys.
Technically, we did... No. We did the random... That was the Dr. Wondertainment saga. Wow. SCP 6565. Incubus.
Oh, one of my favorite bands.
Shit.
What?
I can't think of a fucking singular Incubus song.
Pardon me?
Oh, yeah. Pardon me while I burst into flame. I'm thinking of another one. Is it like
There's so many.
Aqueous Transition?
Yeah.
That's
an album. That's the album, I believe, and a song.
That's a fucking great song, too.
Oh, my God.
Oh. I never even looked over here.
What is this?
Containment class.
Oh.
Esoteric.
Esoteric. We got to look that up. I'll look it up.
Secondary class. Famule. Disruption class. VLAN. Risk warning. Oh, risk class is a warning. Holy shit. We have a new site and a new site director
We
and
do.
a new researcher head and a new task force. Well,
Would you like to know what esoteric means?
Yes, please.
Intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest.
That's us.
That's us.
That's us.
That's
We're totally here. We're with all the knowledge in the world.
with sharing it with you guys out there. We're all esoteric in our own way.
We're all absolutely, completely fucked
Yeah.
on this one. So access way to LK9 leading to the main head of 6565. A neat little picture with all these skulls. Speaking of AI generated
What is that?
shit.
France? France has like caves like that underneath the ground.
With skulls?
I believe so.
Oh, shit. So don't go to France is what you're saying?
No, I didn't say don't go to France. They're dead. They're not going to hurt anybody.
Assigned site is 192. Site director Johannes Gunterman.
Where's he at?
Researcher head Michelle Blanc. And assigned task force is Epsilon 77, a.k.a. Truth or Consequences. Which, for whatever reason, that fucking rings a bell.
Truth or Consequences?
It sure does.
I think it was a game show.
No, it just... It rings a bell within
Yeah, but it
the
also
fucking
was a
foundation
game. But
in
it
our
also was a
reading
game.
special containment procedures. SCP 6565-1 testing is mandatory for all personnel assigned to 6565. In order to be cleared to work on the SCP project, personnel must display a rating of at least 150. What the hell does that mean?
150.
MLD? What does that mean?
Major League Baseball.
That's Major League with a D.
Oh, D. MLD.
Personnel must be displaying a rating of at least 150 MLD for the following concepts: the Foundation as an organization, the goals of the Foundation, the method used by the Foundation, and the policies of the O5 Council. Something of maybe your clearance level or some bullshit? Go ahead.
Maybe, but
Hey, the section of the Paris catacombs, good call, surrounding 6565 is to be patrolled by security personnel for any intruders conscious of their offense. Accidental intruders are to be dealt with via the series of printed memetic triggers throughout the surrounding area, which encourage those without knowledge of 6565 to move in ways and directions that lead them, further away from the anomaly. In the event of an intruder consciously attempting to reach 6565, on-site security are to apprehend and detain them. Large amounts of water and fertilizer are to be provided to 6565 weekly. The makeup and quantities of these resources are dictated by nutritional chart 6565-1. In the event that the SCP's body grows beyond its original dimensions, these additional segments are to be cut away by on-site personnel and summarily. These additional segments are to be cut away by on-site personnel and summarily incinerated. Following Incident 6565-1, interviews with 6565 must be approved directly by the research head, Michelle Blanc. Individuals interacting directly with the SCP are to be Individuals interacting with the SCP directly are to be dosed with emotional stabilizers immediately prior to said interaction.
Where the hell do I get those emotional stabilizers is what I'm asking.
Just for everyday shit?
Yeah. You get a bill in the mail, emotional stabilizer. Description: SCP-6565 is a massive and stationary arboreal organism present within Section L9 of the Paris catacombs, measuring 3 kilometers across and weighing approximately 100,000 kilograms. In terms of bodily configuration, SCP-6565 consists of a main core, hereafter referred to as the head, with 4 significantly larger root structures protruding outwards through the surrounding catacombs. SCP-6565 is pale green in coloration, with the exception of a mass of dark red feelers visible within a vertical opening on the front of its spherical quote-unquote head. Directly beneath the head, 6565 are 4 transparent birthing sacs, into which 6565 deposits 6565-1 specimens produced within the rest of its body. So now we know the ones is the offspring.
Mm-hmm.
An emotional amplification effect is present in the area surrounding 6565. Within this zone, the feelings of affection, affinity, and attachment become dramatically more intense. The efficacy of this amplification increases the closer one becomes to 6565, becoming most intense in the region immediately surrounding 6565's head. The maximum range of this effect is unclear, but it is believed to have an impact on the residential district directly above 6565's location, with rates of public displays of affection and crimes of passion being significantly higher there than in the rest of the city.
That's okay.
This brings up emotional stabilizer. So this throws you off your game here. So if there's more public displays of affection and crimes of passion, you know we're talking about an emotional tornado. Shut up.
I don't know, I thought you were going to say emotional fuckfest.
No,
I don't know why.
No,
I
would
honestly
not
don't
say.
know why.
I would not say emotional fuckfest. Although that would be an interesting idea to talk about someday. Now, direct interaction with 6565 has confirmed that the organism is sapient and capable of speech via vibration of the feelers present within its head. SCP-6565 primarily speaks French, although it has also demonstrated an extremely basic knowledge of English. The level of intelligence possessed by 6565 is currently unclear. as during interviews it will frequently ignore or misinterpret questions posed by personnel, usually instead rambling at length regarding various forms of interpersonal affection, punctuated by loud moaning. Oh, that must be comfortable to hang around.
What is this thing?
It's like a love brain bug.
It's like a love bug.
Kind of. Well, that or it's just a heart of like a
in
passion.
Paris, nice.
Yeah. In Paris.
In the Paris of all places. That's nice.
6565 was first discovered by the Foundation during routine exploration of sections of the Paris catacombs, previously under the jurisdiction of the precursor organization known as the Estate Noir. Due to lack of records from Estate Noir, and as a result of the Champion Point incident, it is currently unknown whether or not they were aware of 6565's existence, and if they were, what information they had regarding its origins.
And now we have an interview between a doctor and the SCP. Opening note, preliminary interview conducted in order to ascertain 6565's level of intelligence and gather information regarding its history. Interview conducted by Dr. Rachel Southwark.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you understand what I'm saying to you, my language? Hello?
It understands.
Hello? I'm glad to hear that. Where did you learn to speak my language, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it learns your language.
Yes, but I don't think we're understanding each other. How did you learn my language? I mean, how did you first come to speak the way I speak?
It drank through the soil. It drank it through the water.
Ah, I see. Now, we're already become aware of your anomalous properties. I mean, beyond the obvious, the way you affect emotions. Could you possibly explain that to me, the reason for that?
Yes, I can explain. It wants to love.
It wants to love. You want to love, I mean. What sort of love are you talking about? Is it in a romantic sense? Why the fuck are they waiting for 30 seconds?
I would like to point out that the script just keeps saying pause for 11 seconds, pause for 2 seconds, pause for 30 seconds, pause for 3 seconds. That's why it's. I'm not gonna keep. It's just that's why we keep.
Just cut it all out.
All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, I was asking you if you meant that in a.
Romantic love, sexual love, familial love, affectionate love, degenerate love, simple love, complex love, love. It wants to love, pure love.
Pure love, unconditional love. Then that's what you mean?
It wants to love. It wants to give a gift of love.
A gift? That's not necessary. If we could just focus on...
All 4 birthing sacs beneath the SCP's head open, unloading hundreds of specimens into the chamber as 6565 loudly moans. I'm sorry.
No,
I got myself.
It's fun to say.
I got myself.
No.
That means nothing in French, by the way.
What? How do you know that?
Dr. Southwark is advised to evacuate the chamber and quickly does so with the door sealing behind her.
It was a female.
6565 moans loudly for the remainder of the recording.
Well, that would freak me out too. I gotta admit.
Closing notes, 6565 continue to expel specimens for a further 14 minutes. Oh my God, I want to give you my seeds. I would like to give you my love.
Well, the thing is 100,000 weighs 100,000 kilometers.
After this birthing period concluded, personnel re-entered the chamber and retrieved select specimens for further inspection and analysis. And now we get to see the description.
Oh, now we get to see the offspring.
Description of -1 is the collective designation for any offspring produced by 6565. In terms of appearance, 6565-1 resembles a miniature version of the original SCP, ranging in individual size from 15 to 22 centimeters and weighing between 1.5 to almost 3 kilograms. Specimens have shown signs of growing over time, but in all cases have ceased growth upon reaching 22 centimeters. This growth appears to be prompted by provision of water and fertilizer, with specimens also being observed to cease growth when deprived of these resources. They're not
as big as the mama.
bugs.
No, they're like
I mean, if they're feeding off of like water and soil and shit like that, it's almost like they're a
maybe they're a fungus
or a parasite. No.
Maybe it's
That's
like
the
one of
wrong way
those
of using a
you know,
parasite.
like how when you're like, they call them fairy rings. There's a mycelium network that the spores build whenever. I don't know why I'm nerding out on this.
Okay, no, go ahead.
But whenever a mushroom opens its gills, spores come out.
Okay.
The spores have to build like a network, a mycelial network. And then once that's built, then they get offshoots from the mycelial network. So sometimes there's rings of mushrooms around a tree because as that mycelial network expands, the ring gets larger and larger and larger. So this maybe is some sort of mycelial type of situation here.
I fucking love that. I love it.
Okay.
That's a good one.
All right.
In ordinary circumstances, -1 specimens are completely immobile and, unlike their progenitor, show no signs of sapience or intelligence. However, when directly exposed to a human being, they will begin exhibiting the following behaviors: spasming and contracting of root structures, squealing in variable volume, release of a foul stench.
Yuck.
Oh my god, they sound like the fucking plants from the fucking
What
plants
plant?
from Harry Potter. You yank that fucking
Oh,
thing out of the ground and
yeah.
it's
Yeah, they do.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Testing suggests that the intensity of this behavior is dependent on the human they are exposed to, namely, that humans' affinity to concept currently most prominent to their mind. See an experiment log ahead. Once moved away from the humans in question, the SCP specimen will again become inert. Tracking of 6565's birthing patterns suggests that the entity expels 20 to 30 specimens a week, but will rapidly expel significantly more when excited or specifically prompted by personnel. Oh,
I don't like the exciting
God,
part.
yeah, no, because
No.
once it just gets
Yeah.
all horned up, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Like all you got to say is like lotion.
Yeah,
You know what I
he's
mean?
got some key words.
Yeah, just got some words you could toss in there and get a whole bunch of offspring.
Oh, look, here you go. This is an
Is this
experiment
really
log.
it?
Is this an experiment log?
It is.
There
Let's
you
see.
go. Good for you.
I would just go. I don't know. In order to go to fully understand the specifics of 6565-1's behavior, human testing was approved. Testing performed with volunteers from the 6565 research team. Results printed below.
Specifically, the behavior of the specimens.
Yeah. So, subject is Dr. Rachel Southwalk here. Concept here, apples. The instance flails wildly, loudly squeals, and expels a foul scent described as being similar to human feces.
Nice.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
it's loud and shitty.
Yeah. Now, if you give it rotten apples, it will weakly writhe. So it just moves around like a weirdo.
Yeah, but okay.
I
All right.
mean, it just doesn't like the apples, man.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't like rotten.
So,
it likes rotten apples a little bit more than it likes fresh apples.
So Dr. Southwalk's wife, maybe if they bring it up in conversation, they're not offering it. Maybe they brought the wife in just to hang out.
She was there,
Maybe she was there.
just checking up on
well-
her wife and just saying, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, come check this thing out."
Okay. And then, so the instance, again, rises around dramatically, squeals and expels a foul scent, described as being similar to human feces. Dr. Southwalk requests a brief recess to deal with some nausea, and this is approved.
I guess the scent, it was overwhelming, and
Maybe
that's what
the
made you
scent.
nauseous. Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Southwalk's personal writing pen, if you do that, the instance writhes around moderately, whimpers, and expels a scent described as being similar to human sweat.
So a nice BO scent instead of shit scent.
Well, I would prefer that.
Yeah, yeah.
Not by
Absolutely.
much. But anyway, if you bring the concept of the SCP Foundation up, the instance loudly squeals and expels a foul scent described as similar to human feces again.
So it's a shitty plant. Okay.
Well, I mean, they tried giving it good stuff and bad stuff.
The next subject
Oh.
is Security Officer Luke Jameson.
Oh, he must be the one that offers this stuff.
The concept, once again, Officer Jameson's favorite food is steak. The instance whimpers and expels a scent described as being similar to human sweat. So we're now no longer shitty. Next is the concept of dogs. The instances will flail, loudly squeal, and a foul scent described being similar to rotting fish. Like dog to fish.
Yeah.
And now we have cats. The incidence rises moderately, whimpers, and expels a scent described as being similar to human sweat. Back to sweat. Okay, so cats have more of a similarity to steak than dogs. We have Dr. Southwalk's wife. After that instance, Southwalk requests a brief recess to deal with nausea, and that was approved. Now, after Jameson introduced his wife, he requests the testing to be ceased, but the request is denied.
Right.
So once you have something to do with someone that you love, it's somebody that you love, you get affected by whatever.
How do you...
I'm just connecting dots.
Oh, maybe.
It has to be.
Maybe.
Because if you are in love with the person that is the concept, then your love is going to be a little bit manipulated with whatever the fuck was talked about at the beginning of this bullshit.
So there's telling Officer Jameson to think about your wife.
Yeah, you're
Think
right.
about steak, think about dogs, think about cats.
Think about your favorite
wife.
food, think about these pets. Think about what you love.
And then boom. Good call.
Oh, the last one, by the way, for Jameson is also the SCP Foundation. Flails wildly, squeals, and expels a scent described to human feces. So anytime, same thing that happened with, well, actually, no. The first test there with the Foundation, or the first concept with Southwalk, was loudly squeals and expels a foul scent described being similar to human feces. This is a flails wildly, loudly squeals and expels a foul scent described to being like shit. So just a little bit of a difference, I guess, between one person and another. Next
is Junior Researcher Culver. So, concept spaghetti. The instance flails moderately, quietly squeals, and expels a foul scent described similar to rotting fish. So, spaghetti and rotting fish. And we had dogs and rotting fish?
Dogs and fish. So, dogs and spaghetti, and then cats and steak.
Cats and steak were
similar.
Human feces.
It was either shit or sweat.
Human feces. I remember.
It's sweat.
Oh.
Sweat and
steak.
Sweat.
Oh, cat
sweat and sweat.
You're right.
And then fish and dogs are... No, I'm sorry. Spaghetti and dogs are fish for some reason.
I had them screwed up in my head.
You're cool.
All right. So when you mention 6565, the main, I guess the mama, no response. If he thinks about his wife, the instance flails moderately, squeals, and here we go. Scent, rotting fish.
Okay.
Let's see if your theory holds up.
It's holding up a little bit here.
A little bit.
I got something. Go ahead and read this.
Talk about the infant daughter that he has. The instance flails wildly, damaging recording equipment. That wildly, loudly squeals and expels a foul scent described as being similar to human feces.
Damaging recording equipment. So the similarity that I had made with Southwalk and Jameson was something that you loved. Something crazy is happening, or you're getting affected by something crazy. Am I really reaching here to saying that Culver's not necessarily loving his wife right now as much as he's loving his daughter?
I don't know.
Just saying, because that's like nothing
You're saying
happened.
if there's no love, it's rotting fish.
I'm just saying that the love that they have, there's something going on in that relationship to where nothing really happened during him thinking about his wife or the concept of his wife.
Thinking about the daughter.
Damaged
how
recording
much he
equipment.
loves his daughter.
And he definitely loves his daughter.
Okay. For just thinking about the SCP Foundation, it just weakly rise around. Hostility to SCP Foundation. Subject initially refuses to perform tests until prompted by security. So at first, he didn't want to do this, Mr. Researcher Culver. But then when pressed on, the instance flails wildly, loudly squeals, and expects a foul scent described as similar to human feces again. So during the following final test, Researcher Culver was detained by security and relocated to an off-site facility for further interrogation. A combination of said interrogation and further investigation revealed previously existing links between Junior Researcher Culver's and known members of the Serpent's Hand. The individual in question is thus no longer employed by the SCP Foundation. Due to SCP 6565-1's efficacy in revealing subterfuge in this case, a secondary research team led by Dr. Michelle Blank has been organized to investigate the instance's potential as a Thaumal class anomaly. We've had that before.
I think that isn't Thaumal. No,
it was like not potentially harmful.
I was going to say it was right below like XK.
Just
bullshit.
I'll
look it up. Go ahead.
This team is to operate separately from the main research effort and will report directly to 052.
rare anomalies used by the SCP Foundation to contain, neutralize, and counteract other dangerous anomalies, particular Keter class threats. They act as the Foundation's secret weapons.
Oh, so so Thalmo class is just a little ace in the hole for the Foundation. This is the way I'm interpreting it.
An example of a Thamul would have been the EEL SCP-3000 Antecessia.
Yeah.
Don't patronize me. That
Right, that one. Okay, fair enough.
Next is a project summary. The MILDA measurement system. Okay, cool. From the desk of Dr. Michel Blanc, head of the Thamul consideration. How does one measure loyalty? It's usually something that can be only measured in retrospect from the deeds and words people already have not on record. We give out awards and medals for loyalty, and then those accolades serve as basic for future consideration. But actions and speech are by no means irrefutable. For the canny infiltrator, those accolades are nothing more than useful camouflage. So long as we can only look at the exterior of a person, we cannot trust them. 6565-1 has the potential to change that. Oh, I see why. I see why.
Love and loyalty.
Right. We can measure more than loyalty with these creatures, more than obedience, more than affinity. We can measure love. I understand that this notion may seem somewhat lacking in terms of the clinical tone we maintain here at the Foundation. What clinical tone?
I don't know.
Shut up. However, the only reason you think this because you are still thinking of the concept of love as it previously was, not as we now understand it. The MILDA measurement system will turn love from a subject quality to an objective one.
That's what MLD was in the beginning of the damn SCP.
Yep.
It's turning love into a subjective quality. So it's you're actually putting a number scale on love.
Okay, good for you. Good connection. I missed that. Calculated from an aggregate of 6565-1's physical behavior when exposed to a human being, the MMS of the MMS, I'm going to call the MILDA measurement system. The MMS allows us to assign a numerical value, MLD, to the amount of love to the subjects holds for a given concept. That's a point for Rob.
There you go.
Love for the other people, love for institutions, love for aspects of existence, and this is what all these tests are going to do, and got it. So long as it prominent the subject's mind, it can be measured and quantified.
Okay, so there's a way that they can read it.
And that dude literally thought of his wife and nothing. I bet you, like,
probably hates her.
There's
probably like there's something. She
that
probably
was the
cheated
worst
on
one.
him.
That is the worst one I saw so far.
She probably never makes him dinner.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Whether it be disloyalty to the Foundation or sympathy to our enemies, once we fully master our knowledge of these creatures, nothing will be hidden from us. It's entirely possible that the threat of hostile infiltration will be excised completely before long. Testing is still ongoing, of course. This will consist of screening of personnel directly involving with 6565, but I have already received assurances that upon confirmation of our results, we are fully prepared to begin implementing the MILDA measuring system on a wider scale. The most prominent concerns that have been raised thus far is the potential that individuals could fool these tests, that they could simply think of something else, somewhat dear to them, for example, in order to have their love for that measured instead. To that concern, I must only request one thing. Don't think of pink elephants.
That's kind of cool. Do you get it?
No.
There's an old adage, whenever people are drunk, they see pink elephants.
Okay.
Meaning that the things you lust for, you see when you're doing lustful things. So don't think of things that make you think of lustful things. Don't think about Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just pulling out.
Good for you.
Why? Because I revealed.
That's lustful.
Shut up. That's
What
a
do you
secret.
mean, shut up?
I'm kidding. No. Yeah, I'm just saying that's the way I'm thinking. The way that they
I get it.
phrased
Yeah.
Whatever, don't think whatever really turns you on.
Whatever
Don't
gets you
think about-
randy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So experiment log 6565-12. The following is a curated record of supplementary tests performed in order to achieve the following purposes. Number 1, assure the loyalty of Foundation personnel working with this SCP, ascertain the ideal series of concepts to measure loyalty to the Foundation, and then provide verifiable results derived from the MMS test. Nice.
Oh.
So this is loyalty here.
Oh, wow.
This is crazy.
Oh, that's
Here we
really
go.
funny.
So all tests were conducted personally by Dr. Michelle Blank on site at 192. So the subject, Dr. Greta Lance. For her, when she was thinking about goals of the SCP Foundation, her milled measurement was 181.
Which I'm guessing is rather high, seeming that, she wants to have the Foundation succeed at like the most, I would say like at the same rate as everybody else. If you like your job, then 181 seems like a good score.
Well, right
I
now,
have no idea.
we have to, I don't know what what it goes to. It could be from 1 to 1,000.
Right.
Or 10,000 or 5. No, or 300. Whatever.
Random number.
The methods utilized by the SCP Foundation, a little 79 on that one.
I would say that's
lower.
probably somebody saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't be fucking around with these D classes.
Maybe. I'm not that crazy about it.
Maybe.
Now,
the ethics.
Well, the philosophies which govern the SCP Foundation's actions, that's the highest on this list, 207. Policies of the O5 Council, well, we dropped down to 77. Hostile groups towards the SCP Foundation, not crazy about them.
Yeah,
at all.
So with that's a good read though. So
Yeah,
that means
9.
Greta's
She
saying,
got a 9.
Serpent's Hand, you're pieces of shit.
Right.
I knew a couple of the other ones. I
So
don't remember.
here are the results, I guess, somewhat by the doctor that went over this test. Acceptable results for the majority of concepts, save for the methods utilized by the SCP Foundation and the policies of the O5 Council. Subject ordered to report for mandatory training course to grant them a fuller understanding and appreciation of these concepts. So if they score low, they're getting a little bit of training.
Which is really funny because it seems like it was the policies of the O5 Council. So the O5 Council was like, oh, you don't like it? So here's a training course on why you should fucking respect us.
Yeah.
Or at least the policies, yeah.
Dr. Simeon Harlinson. The goals, really high.
Wow.
Got a 281. Methods used by the Foundation, got a 12. Not crazy about
even
what they do. Yep.
It's even worse.
Yeah. The philosophies which govern the Foundation's actions, highest yet, 312. Policies of the O5 Council, 23. And hostile groups, 41.
That's a higher number than 9. The 41 that would be a little bit more concerning. I would like to say these were both doctors, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would say we're going to get a little bit bigger and crazier numbers with like researchers and shit like that, because I feel like doctors are totally like under their oath.
They're in for it.
For just medical purposes.
Right.
Which meaning methods utilized by the SCP Foundation, the medical purpose, like the shit that they do medically to,
Results judged as unacceptable and indicative of potential infiltration. Subject detained by security and relocated to an off-site facility for further interrogation, which confirmed anti-Foundation sentiment. The individual in question is thus no longer employed by the SCP Foundation. They got rid of him.
That's so funny. And then I pointed that out, like where I was like, that 41 higher than that 9 is like enough for me to go.
Yeah.
Anything above 10 is too high of a number for me. Especially if I'm an O5 member thinking, you a spy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Next one is Dr. Rachel Southwalk. So the goals for the SCP Foundation, she got 257. Methods utilized by the SCP Foundation, 149.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Philosophies which govern the Foundation's actions, 198.
Pretty good.
Policies of the O5 Council, 92.
Also a doctor.
Groups hostile towards the SCP Foundation, a 2. Not crazy about them. That's excellent.
That's a good number.
That's a really good number.
I feel like a better number would be 1. Or 0.
I kind of skimmed ahead. Results judged as mostly acceptable, save for borderline value of the methods utilized by the SCP Foundation, and an unacceptably low value for the policies of the O5 Council. Subject agreed to volunteer for mandatory training. Subject agreed to volunteer for mandatory training to further their understanding of these concepts, but requested their personal opinions regarding this test also be put on record. Log of this conversation is below. I don't think she was happy about it.
There we are. It's recording.
May I be frank, Miss Blank? Blanc. May I be frank, Miss Blanc?
Please, feel free.
I don't like you. I don't like the way you suddenly seem to have so much power around here. I don't like the way you're encouraging paranoia about anti-Foundation infiltrators, and I don't like the way you're using this anomaly with no regards for the consequences.
Using this anomaly with no regards for the consequences. I'm somewhat unclear what you mean by that. Can you please elaborate?
How can I be more clear? This massive thing expels hundreds of little plant creatures that obviously have some kind of interaction with the human mind. And what? We're all suddenly happy to make them a critical part of our screening procedures? Does that seem smart to you?
Do you not understand the need for vigilance?
Of course I do. Like I said, though, there's a difference between vigilance and paranoia. And there are ways of providing trustworthiness that don't involve peeking inside someone's head.
Less effective ways, you mean?
You know what? Never mind. I'm obviously not going to get anywhere with you. Just stop the recording.
All right.
Yeah. F you.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Addendum. Expanded harvesting measures.
Ooh.
Following the approval of an expanded rollout of the MMS, action has been taken to integrate 6565 directly with the mechanisms used to harvest the instances. These measures actualized. Okay.
Yeah.
By the time of writing consist of an expanding piping system penetrating 6565's body in 4 locations.
That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound great.
Or great.
You had it. All right.
Well, they're trying to make it
I
better.
understand, but why?
I don't know.
The piping, maybe I'm on whatever the fuck. Who was the one complaining here? Southwalk? Maybe I'm on her side.
Maybe.
This piping system is connected to an on-site reservoir and a number of fertilizer tanks, allowing resources to be pumped directly into the SCP's body without the need for it to be absorbed via its root structures. And then also a secondary facility has been set up surrounding the birth sacs in order to facilitate efficient harvesting and transport of instances. Once harvested, specimens are to be placed in jars containing plentiful water and fertilizer, lifted out of the Paris catacombs via cargo elevator, and loaded onto vehicles to be transported to Site 191 for full distribution wherever required.
What would you require these things for?
To take them to other sites.
But they'll never get as big as the mama, right?
No, but that's the thing. It's just that testing. It's for the testing system.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
for the MMS.
Okay.
It's expanded rollout of the MMS. So it's literally just them taking these things and distributing it to other sites.
Just to see what the
wean out
reactions are.
people.
Oh, man. This just got really deep. Well, how is this such a low rating? This is pretty good.
It might be just newer.
I like it. I'm telling you right now. I like it.
It's a fucking dope one.
Yeah.
These measures have been implemented without incident. 6565 has offered no comment regarding these changes, save for loud and ecstatic moaning during initial penetration.
Yeah.
Oh.
Giggity.
Oh. Interview conducted by Michelle Blanc in order to gauge 6565's current mentality and ensure its continued operation.
Good evening. How are you feeling today, 6565?
It is loved. It loves. Oh.
I'm glad to hear that. Are the alterations we've made acceptable to you?
Oh, it loves. It is love. It alters. It is altered.
Yes, it is. Answer the question.
It is so good.
I see. Well, if you have nothing else to add, we're going to need you to increase production of your babies.
It makes more babies.
Immediately.
6565 begins to loudly moan and expel specimens, which are collected by harvesting personnel. Dr. Blanc turns and leaves the chamber. 65 continues to for the remainder of the recording. I hate myself so much. Expanded security measures from the desk of Michelle Blanc.
The following is a message to all SCP 6565 personnel. Following the rollout of the MMS system and its quantifiable benefits concerning the Foundation internal security, 6565's own security measures have been intensified to ensure the continued safety of this valuable resource.
Why this is connected to 3000, the antecession eel thing. They had, which was called, I want to call it Y909 compound. The inclusion of the Y909 compound has shown a marked increase in the stability and long-term effectiveness of the aforementioned amnestics. Overall, amnestic utilizing Y909 breaks down 78% slower than their standard counterparts in cold storage and 52% slower than their standard counterparts at room temperature. So the Y909 compound that was taken off of 3000 is for like just another thing that they're using for their amnestics or whatever the hell. While they're using the instances of this SCP here, 6565, as just something to bring in that new system of the Milder measuring system. That's the.
I think they're measuring loyalty.
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm getting at. I'm just trying to connect the two things on why that is a thaumial class. That's what it means. So basically, you have that SCP that is giving off a resource that is renewable and
advantageous to the Foundation.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
Right. And it's prior to each workday. I'm going to read this again because this is really important. There's a whole bunch of points that everybody that's working on this project is going to be screened on. Personnel are to first report for screening regarding the following concepts: the Foundation, the methods, the goals, philosophies of the Foundation, SCP-6565 and its offspring, Dr. Michelle Blank, the whole O5 Council, the methods, goals of the O5 Council, groups that are hostile to the Foundation, individuals, rebellion against the Foundation, and the O5 Council. Just tried to summarize that. Should the screening technician judge the Milder value for one of these concepts to be at an unacceptable level, the personnel in question will be immediately apprehended by Mobile Task Force Epsilon 77. Following this, they'll be relocated to an off-site facility for extended questioning. Note that these measures, which will be ready for implementation on September 27th, 2022, are not something to be feared. You have nothing to hide. There's nothing to be found. A good day to you all.
And next here is an incident on September 25th, 2022. During routine checks of the health and growth of the SCP, a group of research personnel led by Dr. Rachel Southwalk, disabled security personnel, stole flamethrowers used to control 6565's growth and sealed off the hallway leading to the SCP's main containment chamber. As research personnel maintained the barricades keeping out the task force, Dr. Southwalk proceeded to containment chambers to speak with the SCP. Okay, so she kind of went rogue, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She wants to burn this bitch down.
I don't know, it's not... she's a little aggressive. Go ahead.
Okay, now I have some goddamn questions for you.
It is loved?
No, it is not loved.
It is so good. It says that Dr. Southwalk fires a warning shot from the flamethrower. The feelers recoil into the response of that, and moaning ceases. Do not hurt it. Do not kill it. Why?
What the hell have you been doing? SCP-6565, your offspring. What do they do, really?
They see love. They know love. Why are you enraged at it? It does not understand this play.
But they have other effects too, don't they? Something that encourages people to make use of them?
They do not do that.
You're lying.
They do not do that thing. They only know love and they tell love. They do not need to do another thing.
They know love and they tell love. But why? How? Love. Love. You can't even think about anything else. Can you even... SCP-6565?
It is.
Could you define love for me?
It loves. It is to be loved.
But what is love?
Love is to own and be owned. Love is to want and to be wanted. Love is to need and to be needed. Love is to alter and to be altered by. Love is to fuck and be fucked.
To alter and be altered by. Are you saying all this time you've been mating with us with the Foundation?
It is love. It makes babies.
Is that what happened to the Estate Noir?
It was loved.
So it's not even your big plan. This is just nothing. Just you nothing. You're not even smart enough to plan. You're not even smart. We're stupid. We're just stupid, aren't we? We're fucked. You're just fucking us.
Mobile Task Force Epsilon breaches the room before Dr. Southwalk can fire the flamethrower. She is disabled, and the Mobile Task Force members drag her out of the chamber. Southwalk's laughter can be heard from the remainder of the recording. Following the incident, Dr. Southwalk and all other offending personnel were transported to an offsite location for additional interrogation. The individuals in question are thus no longer employed by the Foundation.
Well, there you go.
You have one new message.
That's got to be an ad. Oh, no, it's not.
From the desk of Dr. Michelle Blanc, head of the Foundation.
I agree with you entirely, sir. While we've learnt about 6565 is pretty interesting, it's not something I find particularly concerning. So long as perpetuating 6565's life cycle offers quantifiable benefits and nothing in terms of downsides, what reason do we have to stop? In the end, paranoia like that demonstrated by Dr. Southwalk accomplishes nothing more but crippling our capabilities for idealistic reasons alone. There is no place for it in the SCP Foundation. I firmly believe we haven't even begun to reach SCP-6565-1's full potential. A thought occurred to me often in the past few weeks. If 6565-1 specimen can read a person's thoughts and quantify their love for a concept, is that not something we can reverse engineer? If the 6565-1 can read, does it not follow that with proper adjustments they can write? It's still just an idea at the moment, but I'm excited to discuss it more with you the next time we meet. Wishing you well.
I think that, okay, so just to I guess put my own thought into this practice, I don't hate it because the whole thing.
You're talking about the SCP overall? What are you talking about?
Okay. I'm talking about the fact that Michelle Blanc.
Yeah.
I totally am with her. I do believe that the SCP is not fucking them over in any way, or it's not doing something wrong or manipulate them, or that's all just bullshit. I do believe that it does something and has some sort of anomalous effect, and it can do something with love or whatever.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing of that one dude who got fired for having anti-Foundation shit.
Yeah.
And them finding that only because that test ran the way that it ran.
Yeah.
That's kind of big for me.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest selling points. And then obviously, was it Blanc that scored really high on one of those tests?
Well,
oh no, technically it was Southwalk that scored high on the test. She just, I don't know. That's the thing. Maybe it was the policy.
I think she just realized it. No, I think she she realized it was an intrusion of privacy, and she didn't want to have anything to do with it anymore. That doesn't mean that she didn't have an official love of the Foundation in the beginning.
Maybe, yes. I don't know. I just don't know why she didn't agree with this.
Maybe because she saw,
her test wasn't, or her own test scores. I guess that is the thing, though.
Yeah.
At least it is a little bit. This test, her test scores, I guess, are a little bit contradicting to her actions.
Yeah, I think they were being a little bit going ahead.
I guess it's one of those things where it's if it's working, it's working. But if it's bullshit, what?
Right.
But if it's still working and it's also bullshit,
right?
I don't know.
I don't either.
For a number ranking that we would do, this is a 4.
Yeah,
this is a 4.
This is
this was a lot of fun. This was a long read, but I totally had a good bit of fun reading this one.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a 4 for me. Yeah, I liked it. 3.5, 4. More than 3.5 because for me 3.5 is a mid. I liked it.
I don't know if I wanted to call it a 5 because there was just a lot of connections in that stuff. I like the whole trying to figure out. I'm pretty sure that one dude doesn't love his wife.
Oh, I feel bad for the guy.
Well, he loves his daughter.
Yeah.
At least he has that.
Yeah, true.
But this was a good one.
Uh-huh.
I like this.
Yeah.
Nice roll. Well, Robert?
I would like everyone out there to keep reaching for the stars.
Why did you get into your NPR voice to do that?
Because it's more impactful.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay. All right.
Keep reaching for the stars.
I'm going to put in different music.
Keep your head on the ground.
Every time I think of doing this voice, I think of
the
sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls, yeah.
Seasons eatings.
That's so funny.
Do it again.
That is so enjoyable.
Okay, go ahead.
What would you like me to do?
The whole thing.
The whole thing from the beginning?
Yep.
You're not going to keep that gem?
I didn't. No, I'm going to keep it. Just start.
I would like to remind everyone to keep their eyes on the ground, but keep reaching for the stars. I don't know. something like that.
He said, "Keep your eyes to the
Eyes
ground."
to the ground. Yeah, make sure you watch where you're going because you don't want to fall. That's very important nowadays, especially if it's snowy out.